Hi everyone. Oh, buddy, get up. Day 36 of Paws on Tour with K9 Nation with me and Buddy. Oh, it's been a busy couple of days. Where to start? I'm going to try and not make this too super long for you all. So yesterday we left Farringdon early in the morning and drove through to Henley-on-Thames, which is beautiful. And we took a walk along the Thames path and we met. We started off and we went to the Angel on the Bridge pub, which was lovely, really dog friendly. The bar staff were really nice in there. Sort of, doggy gravy bone biscuits in a jar by the door, and prime spot on the river in Henley, lovely outdoor terrace. We'll put all the information in the blog as usual, but really nice pub. And then we walked along the Thames path and we met a couple of different boating companies. So there's Hobbs of Henley, I think, where they do, so you can private hire charter boats. You can go on sort of river cruises with them, and there are some of them that are dog friendly. And then we met a Henley Canoe Company as well, where you can rent kayaks and canoes, and again they sort of allow you to rent the canoes with dogs in, which is brilliant. And Henley was just beautiful, full stop. It was lovely. And then we drove up to my great uncle's house, who just lives on the outskirts, a couple of miles on the outskirts of Henley. Sorry, you can tell I'm so tired at the minute, my words aren't coming out. And yeah, it was lovely. They've got a beautiful house, absolutely stunning. And they decided that they needed to ply their great niece with Prosecco. So yeah, had the best part of a bottle of Prosecco to myself, and some lovely pasta that my great aunt had cooked, and just a bit of a general family catch up. I don't really get to see them that often. It was my dad's uncle and his wife, so that was lovely. A bit of a late night for me, and we then had to get up early this morning. We had a date at the Battersea Dogs and Cats home in Old Windsor, so off we set early doors and drove across there. And we met with Sarah, who had helped organise the day for us, and Kay, who's the site manager at that particular site. And they were lovely. They gave us like an all-access tour of the facilities. Generally, when people go to rehome a cat or a dog, there's only certain dogs and cats that they can see for various reasons, whether the dogs are a little bit antisocial or they get nervous or anxious if lots of people go through. See you, buds. But we got to see all of the different dogs and ask all the questions we want, and we'll be doing as much of a comprehensive write-up of that as we can when we do the blog. But it felt like such a privilege to be able to see all the behind the scenes work that goes into making it such a great facility. And the cats and the dogs are just so well looked after. Obviously the best place for them would be a loving home, but if not, then this really is the second best place they can be. Oh my goodness, if you could see what this dog was doing. He just put his head into my little rucksack that's on the other sofa and is fishing out his treats one by one. Honest to God, I'm going to have to show you because it's just ridiculous. He's got his head in my rucksack. Buddy, what are you doing? Oi, buds! Have you ever seen anything like it? Excuse me. He's such a little fatty, this dog. You wouldn't think I'd be feeding him at all on the trip. He eats non-stop. Sorry about that. Slight interlude in the filming. Come here, Greedy. Come here. Anyway, so we did that. Brilliant time at Battersea. Can't thank them enough. What an amazing cause. And then from there, they recommended a place where I could take Buddy to walk, which was great of them, called Savile Gardens. Again, stunning, absolutely beautiful. Buddy and I think it was like a little 3K walk around there, just to stretch his legs. And then from there we drove down out of Oxfordshire then into Surrey to see one of my sister's best friends from school and his family, and I haven't seen him for about 16 years. So it was amazing. He's got 2 kids he's had since then. I had met his wife once a long time ago, but it was lovely to see her and get to know her a little bit better. And they showed me around their local town of Dorking, had a really lovely walk through the woods, and then actually strolled through the town itself. Went to a couple of really cool dog-friendly pubs, one of which, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, it'll be in the blog, but it's so quirky. There's like a big wardrobe with coats hanging in, and you go through and you push the back of the wardrobe and it's like Narnia. You go through and there's this whole other secret room that you can go and have a drink in. It's amazing. It proper tickled me. I loved it. So quirky. They were dog friendly, and then I think it was the Queen's Head where we went for dinner. They were dog friendly. Saw Alan Davies, or Davis, however you want to pronounce it, the comedian, in one of the pubs. Don't know if any of you know him, Jonathan Creek, or he does QI. So he was just having a quiet pint with a friend. It was lovely to see sort of him enjoying himself. Didn't want to interrupt him, but you know, it's nice to see a celeb. Yeah, and then we just had a little walk around, and Dorking itself is just beautiful. It's really lovely. Everyone's really dog friendly. There's a pub called The Spotted Dog, and no word of a lie, out of the front of the door came the spotted dog, the Dalmatian, and Buddy barked at him, of course, in his face. But that was really cool to see that. And it was a really, really dog friendly town. So that was obviously Surrey. And then from there, we've done a lot of driving today. We then drove down into Hampshire, and I'm now in Portsmouth with my auntie. So my mum's been in Florida for 3 months, for those of you that don't know, and she arrived back earlier this week, and she's driven down here to meet me at my auntie's so that we can all be together. So I get down here, and they said to like ring and let them know when I was on the road so that they could rejig the cars and I could park them in Iveco. So I get there, and there's just like a load of like flustering around and swearing, and I'm like, what is wrong? Basically, they've locked themselves out 2 minutes before I got there trying to move the cars. So all hell's breaking loose. I'm just exhausted from all the driving, being like, oh yeah, hi. They're just going crazy, being like, we're going to have to do this, we're going to have to do this. And then the next thing I know is they're trying to shove me through a window at the back of the house, like proper pushing me. I got my boobs in and my tummy in, and I'm just hanging through this window, and I'm like, what am I meant to do now? My auntie's like trying to shove my leg up through the window. Honestly, it was just comical if you could have seen it. And eventually we found another window around the side of the house and managed to reach in and do it and all that kind of stuff. But honest to God, you just couldn't write it. Like, as soon as I got here, it was just like a comedy sketch, which is what life is like with these two when they're together. It's going to be an interesting couple of days with them. Obviously going to be having a lot of laughs, but it's yes, I'm here with more loved ones. Already been giggling lots. Buddy's very happy. It's the first time he's seen his nana, my mum, in 3 months. So he's had a big day, very busy, and I think he's really content now. So we're going to switch off from here. We're going to nip into the house and have a nice shower and a bit of a chat and a catch up, and then I won't be long out of bed because I'm absolutely shattered. But it's been a really fun couple of days. I just am so tired, but in a good way. It's going to take me a while to get all the details right. I want to do a really good job of writing up the Battersea Dogs Home visit because it was so amazing, and I'm so grateful that they let me have the opportunity to go behind the scenes. And we just seem to have come across so many dog-friendly businesses and pubs. Oh, not to forget the Dorking Butcher, who knows my friend Tom, who I was visiting. We went and said hi, and it was an absolutely amazing butcher, and look what he gave Buddy. Let me just reach out. So he very kindly, yeah, Buddy's very interested in this, gave Buddy a big bone to chew. So we're going to save that and give it to Buddy at some stage where he can sit and need a bit of occupying. But they were lovely. They said they've always got spare bones for people who are passing and want to grab one for their dog, which is fab. So they're a butcher. Obviously, you can't go in there because it's not hygienic, but they're still dog friendly. So a big shout out to them. Thank you very much. It was lovely to meet you today, Gary. So yeah, I will say good night for the evening. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more eloquent when I speak to you tomorrow. I won't be so jaded and stumbling over my words all the time, and get a good night's sleep tonight. But feeling very happy and content, and yeah, bring on the next few days. Looking forward to it. Isle of Wight on Sunday, which will be amazing. And yeah, there's just lots of fun things coming up. So I will sign off for now from me and Buddy, who's now curled up in a ball asleep on the other sofa. And don't forget to keep checking out the website, www.caninenation.co.uk or .uk, both work. And take a look at all the dog friendly places that we're coming across, and we will check in with you tomorrow night. Okay, bye.